Good evening. I'd like to call the November 6th, 2025 meeting of the Webster Groves Board of Adjustment to order. Tom, would you please call the roll?
Yeah, Randy Sprague.
Present.
Jennifer Gates.
Here.
John Burse.
Present.
Debbie Sahlberg.
Here.
And Tom Walsh here.
In addition to the board members, we have Peter Buntrager, the acting city attorney, and John, I'm sorry, I'm looking.
Wagner.
John Wagner, the planning and development director. We also have a court reporter here. We have one hearing tonight. The city will present its case, and then we will ask the petitioner or his or her representative to present their case. The board may ask questions of anyone. Then we'll ask for anyone who is in favor of the request to speak, including anyone who is online watching the meeting, and then we'll ask for anyone in opposition. Then we will close the public session and move to board discussion. We will ask anyone who speaks to be sworn in, and we'd like, keep your comments brief and to the point if possible. Tom, would you please read the powers of the board?
I will. When by reason of exceptional narrowness, shallowness, or shape of a specific piece of property as of September 20, 1956, or by reason of exceptional topographical conditions or other extraordinary or exceptional situation or condition of a specific piece of property, which condition is not generally prevalent in the neighborhood, the strict application of the area regulations of this zoning code would result in peculiar and exceptional practical difficulties to or exceptional and undue hardship on the owner of such property. The board is hereby empowered to authorize upon an appeal relating to such property a variation from such strict application so as to relieve such difficulties or hardships.
Thank you. Tom, would you please read docket 2435 into the record?
Yes, I will. Docket 2435, an application by Andrew Houghton and Nicole Healy, property owners of 849 Atalanta Avenue. The request is for a variance from Municipal Code Section 53.073.C.2 to allow construction of a two-story addition located 1.68 feet from a side property line. The property is located within the A4 7,500 square foot residence district.
Thank you. Mr. Buntrager,
We would call John Wagner to testify.
you want to enter the exhibits?
Yes, but prior to his testimony, I would ask that the exhibits which have been included in the packet, exhibits 1 through 12, be included as part of the record.
Thank you. Wagner, would you raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear that the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Thank you.
Dr. Wagner? Yes.
Is it necessary to clarify?
You don't. It's nice, but you don't need.
Could you state your name for the record?
John Wagner.
And are you employed by the city of Webster Groves?
I am, yes.
In what capacity?
I'm the Director of Planning and Development
What are your duties in that position?
to administer and execute zoning regulations for the city.
Are you familiar with 849 Atalanta Avenue?
I am, yes.
Is that address within the city limits?
It is
Do you know what zoning district it's located in?
the A4 7,500 square foot residence district.
And what is the applicant's request in docket number 2435?
The applicant is seeking a variance of 3.32 feet from the minimum required 5 foot side yard setback in order to construct a housing addition. So the variance, so the house, the addition would sit 1.68 feet from the west property line.
Which municipal code sections apply to this request?
53.073.C.2.
And can you describe the existing conditions of the property at 849 Atalanta?
Yes, it's a single family home. The home was built in 1920 or thereabouts, I believe, according to the county records. Is a single family home in that zoning district.
Is there any portion of the property which currently sits within the 5 foot setback?
Yes, there is a portion, I believe, of the existing home that sits 1.68 feet from the side property line.
And can you explain, or can you explain which variances are being requested?
They are seeking a variance from 53.073.C.2. It requires a 5-foot setback for anything beyond the existing house. So they want to line up the addition with the existing part of the house that is that close to the property line.
Thank you.
Yeah.
City has nothing further.
Does anyone on the board have any questions for Mr. Wagner, Dr. Wagner?
He puts PhD on.
Well,
We're targeting.
Yeah, you should, darn, right? Yeah.
We should give him a recognition.
all right, well, I'll call him Dr. Wagner. Who's here in, representing docket 2435?
I'm Mike Blaze, the architect for the homeowners.
Would you please raise your right hand? You solemnly swear that the
Okay,
testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Thank you. You can sit down if you want or stand, whichever you prefer.
I can stand. That's fine. So this is a very similar to numerous variances we requested before. We're taking a home, building an addition and lining up the addition to the face of the existing home on the west side. The existing house is 3.2 feet away from the property line. And there's a projection of a bays on the first floor that projects another 18 inches roughly toward the property line. Now that bay has a foundation, so it goes all the way below grade. And what we want to do is not match the whole house to that bay projection, but match the chimney. So this is another projection that we're going to have on the house. We have some
With this-
renderings. Yeah.
And I have this on the screen.
Yes, that helps. So you can see the bay below the red circle. And we're going to project the exact same amounts.
So the primary house is 3 feet or from the property line. The primary addition will line up with the
Correct.
existing, most of the house that's just 3.2 feet. It's only the chimney. Is there, there's no window bump out for this addition?
They're not for the addition, just the chimney. We have the bay bump out. That's existing. And we're gonna line up the rest of the addition, but just bump out for the chimney. And the chimney ends up behind a privacy fence as well. So it's, in my opinion, the impact is negligible. It's no greater than what's there now.
We'll include those two as applicants exhibits, 1 and 2.
Sure.
So, was the hardship in this case?
The hardship, we feel the hardship is the location of the existing home on the existing lot. So we looked at what we could do on the opposite side, but because of municipal ordinances that require us to have a parking space beyond the front face of the house, we have keeping a parking space required with our addition would be like 8 foot wide and the full length, really unusable space, 8 foot wide. If we were to go out to the east. So that was something we considered, but pretty quickly decided not to do. The addition works really well with existing spaces, and lining up with existing walls make it, much more, much more in keeping with the architecture of the original house. And hopefully look not so much like an addition, but actually something that was designed intentionally. on this west side of the home, the neighbor's drive also comes all the way up to the house, to this property. So it's paved and asphalt all the way from, basically from neighbor's face of the house to the face of this house.
The,
Um,
So this abuts that drive. is what-
yes, it does.
And this is the neighbor's, yeah.
So the driveway, I'm not sure how that was actually completed. But in fact, if you'd like this photo as well, that one shows it pretty well
Yeah,
about
yeah.
how that, and we also have a couple window wells that are also projecting into that driveway. It kind of
Currently currently projecting.
yes, it
Yes, yeah.
currently.
But it's the neighbor's driveway,
It's
correct?
the neighbor's driveway.
Got it, okay.
so the bay is already there. It's in the existing house, right? Is that what you said?
Yes, it is.
And then the chimney in the addition is going to come out even with the bay, or
Correct.
And the rest of the house.
the rest of the house stays in line
with
with the current
existing
house.
house. The rest
Yeah,
of it.
correct.
The bay has a window well.
Dang, that's the window well.
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah. So even if you move the chimney back
Or
straight across, if you came straight across here, that still
requires variance.
requires a variance. So yeah, that was my question. Either way, it would require a variance, and this keeps things sort of in proportion, if you will.
Right, and in character, I would say.
All right, fair. That was kind of the question I was trying.
Does anyone, and any board members have any additional questions for Mr. Blaze?
Have you had any discussions with the neighbor, anybody had any discussions with the neighbor, about whether they have any problem?
The homeowner is here, I'll let her address those questions. The only thing that I might add is the existing square footage of this home is 1322. And when we're complete with the addition, the square footage is gonna be 2247. So it's not a huge home when we're finished. I think it brings it up to more modern standards. So,
Any other questions for Mr. Blaze this time? If not.
The only other question I have, if
Go
I
ahead,
might,
Randy.
is that, so this also involves a frame porch behind
Yes.
it, but which is also now out to the same
correct, the post
line as it was.
and the.
But currently, the wood deck is not that close, so this is also an extension.
Correct.
Okay,
Yeah, so the post or the porch will be into that setback.
gotcha. That's what I was looking at this, I realized the whole thing kind of moves to the left, if you will.
Right,
Really nears the porch on the front.
Yeah. No, but I'm just saying that also is being moved over.
yes, it is,
Okay,
but it
fair
does not, it'll project only the 3.2 into, it'll be 3.2 from the
Gotcha.
property line, not the
Inside.
1.68, whatever. I get it. No, that's fine.
Okay.
Thank you. Who, is there anyone here else who'd like to speak in favor of docket 2435?
I'll be in favor of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Please raise your right hand, state your name.
My name is John Gears.
Do you solemnly swear that the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes. So we live, my wife and I live at 853 Atalanta, so we are actually on the other side of this house. We've been there for about 22 years. I've seen, in that time, they're the fourth people who have moved into this house. Every family that has come into this house has started a family. The house has become too small and impractical for them to live in the house, and they've left. And so we are speaking in favor of this because we believe that this actually does bring this house up to modern standards and allows families to actually live and stay in the community for longer than 3 or 4 years and then move on. So that would be my statement in favor of this variance.
Thank you. Is there anyone, any additions, anyone else who'd like to speak in favor of docket 2435?
I'm Heidi Gears.
Please, okay. Do you solemnly swear that the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Thank you.
I live with Ben and so I've been there the same amount of time and we fully embrace this project, both of us, because of what Ben just said. This house will become more in character with the rest of the neighborhood and then allow money to stay within Webster, right? So that's all I have to say.
Okay, thank you. Anyone else who'd like to speak in favor of docket 2435? Okay,
Come up here.
state your name.
Nicole Healy?
Do you solemnly swear that the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Please go ahead.
I'm the homeowner, so. Are there any questions for me?
I'll pose that same question. Have you talked to the neighbor on this side?
I have not personally talked to the neighbor. My husband, however,
Okay.
has talked to the neighbor.
We'll go ahead. What?
He realized that I thought she was maybe gonna be here tonight, but I don't know where her presence would be. And he realized that she did have a concern about sunlight, but that was the only thing I know.
And this addition is this addition basically a 1.5 story like that existing house?
Yes.
So while it's some more mass, it's not a lot tall. Any other questions for the homeowners?
No.
Is there anyone online who would like to speak in favor of docket 2435?
Check.
There is not.
Is there anyone who'd like to speak in opposition of docket number 2435? Is there anyone, and there's no one online,
There is not.
hearing none and seeing none. We'll close the public session and move to board discussion. We have a motion regarding 2435, so we can start discussion.
I'll make a motion. I'll motion that we grant a variance allowing the construction of an addition 1.68 feet from the property line.
Second.
Does anyone want to start?
Well,
discussion?
start, they have two of your circumstances with the house already in the setback area, in easement. And I think this creates a hardship in anybody trying to add on to the house. Plus, it's a narrow lot. So there's very few other options that would be available. Looks like this has been thought through. I was happy to hear they did explore the idea of the other side of the house, or at least think it through a little bit. So I find that their request is in order.
I agree with Tom.
And the hardship is the narrowness of the lot,
Narrowness of the lot,
placement of the existing house.
which causes peculiar, unusual circumstances. Sorry,
Pre-existing condition.
pre-existing condition, however you want to term it, yeah.
Are we ready for a vote? All in favor of docket 2435, please say aye. Aye. All opposed? Tom, would you please pull the board?
Randy Sprague,
Aye.
Jennifer Gates,
Aye.
John Burse,
Aye.
Tom Walsh is aye, and Deb Salver.
Aye. Your variance has been approved. Please see city staff during regular business hours for your next steps. Thank you very much.
Thank you all.
Sorry about having to delay this.
So thank you for being.
Take your time.
We appreciate
You know those things.
And it was me, and I apologize.
City.
Out of the country, so I couldn't be here.
Want me
The city.
to call next to us is because our dogs are best friends.
Yeah. They wind up the fence line. They know all.
Actually,
Are we adjourning this?
Do we have any other, is there any other business before the board?
Not.
And we're too early to know whether we're gonna
I
have a December
think you keep
meeting.
them, put them with.
Because
We have a meeting.
I'm sorry, put them in
No.
the record. It just
Should
makes
not-
me, wherever they go, you can scan
Do we
it.
have a meeting next week?
John, we don't
We-
have a meeting.
We do
next
not,
week,
no,
And it's too early to know whether we're gonna have a December meeting.
So no November meeting. But
Is there, if there's anyone who is not gonna be available for the December, whatever meeting, please let John know as soon as possible.
I haven't had any inquiries one way or the other, so I would imagine probably not, but we'll wait and see.
Okay. A motion to adjourn,
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
We are adjourned.